Hi everyone and welcome back to another edition of
We are not dupes!
In today's edition, we're going to talk about three topics. The first one is the evolution of people's consuming behavior, and more particularly in the skincare market. So we're going to talk a little bit about the UK application. Then, as you are all aware, it's the raclette period. So we're going to give you all the tips and tricks in order to have the most perfect raclette you can ever make it for Christmas. And then finally, we'll talk about Red Bull. Does it really give you wings? We'll tell you everything you need to know. But without further ado, let's get started. So we have Elisa Gaillard, which is a psychologist, and she made a thesis about consumer behavior in skincare.
Yes, thank you for having me.
At her left, we have Sophie Mathieu. I'm sure you remember her. She came in many times.
Thank you, Nicolas. I'm glad to be back.
Let's jump right into our first subject, which is UK. So before I let my fellow colleagues do the talking, I'll give you a bit of an overview of what the skincare market represents in Belgium. What is the skincare market? Well, this market includes cosmetic products designed for the care and the protection of the skin for the user that buy those products. This market is divided in 4 categories: creams and lotions, products for babies and child, eye and hand creams, as well as sunscreen. As of today, in Belgium, the number of sales are worth 507 million euros. This will increase by 5% each year to reach by 2026 a number of 650 million euros. As far as the natural products or organic products are concerned, they are made completely or partially of natural ingredients. They represent today $40 million of sales, and they will increase by 6% to reach a number of 52 million euros by 2026, which represent 30% of the skincare market. So, Elisa, would you explain that the organic products have improved that much?
In recent years, health issues have at the heart of people's concerns. Customers in general are more and more concerned about their health and therefore pay attention to the products they buy. For many of us, it's important to choose quality products for our skin. Following this awareness, new trends in consumer behavior have emerged. One of those trends is organic consumption. People tend to buy higher percentages of eco-bio products.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Thank you a lot for those explanations. I understand a little bit more now. And now, Sophie, it seems like you've used UK, the application, for quite a while now. Could you tell us a little bit about how it works?
Yes, I've been using it for quite a while now. UK is a French app born in 2017 that scans and decodes the labels of your food and cosmetic products. The aim of UK is to help consumers choose products that are considered good for their health and also to encourage manufacturers to improve the composition of their products.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Sophie, I don't really know the app. Could you tell me a little bit about how it works, actually?
In fact, the app gives you all the details about the composition of your product and gives a score from 1 to 100 and a color code to identify the health impact of each product. You can also display the history of skin product. You can find this app via App Store or Android for free or with a premium version. The application is now a huge success since it's now used by nearly 25 million users.
Oh, really?
For a better understanding, I went to store to explain to you how UK works.
Hello everybody, in this report I went to the Media City. Follow me to learn more about the UK application. In order to test the app, I went to a Kruidvat shop. Let's open the UK application together. Firstly, I take a shampoo from the brand Ultradu. And UK will tell me that this one is mediocre and give it a rating of 39 out of 100. Then I take an Inector brand shampoo and UK tells me that this one is excellent. I think I found a shampoo that will respect my health and my hair. Thank you, Yuka.
Thank you, Sophie, for those explanations. And for you guys now, the team of We Are Not Dupes went to Liège to do an experiment, a reporting by Valentine Mathieu.
During the month of November, the one team went to the Media City Liège in order to conduct an experiment to find out the impact that the UK application can have on consumers' buying behavior. To do so, the team went to the site on a Tuesday to conduct the experiment with a control group. This group performed the experiment without the application. A week later, also on a Tuesday, the team went back to the same place to perform the same experiment with the Yucca application. During this experiment, passers-by stopped at the team's stand and had to select the product they would buy among 3 in several categories, such as shampoo, shower gel, deodorant, and so on. With these products, a sheet presenting the characteristic of each one was present, with the price, the brand, the composition of the products. For the experimental group, they also had a screenshot of the application. At the end, they were asked several questions about the importance of the composition of the products in their choice, as well as the order of importance of different criteria in their selection, such as smell, price, and brand.
Quite interesting, isn't it, girls? But for a better understanding, our colleague Inez will give you all the results.
Okay, so now let's speak about the sample. In the first interview, we have 43 people, so that is the control group. And in the second one, in the experimental group, we have 44 people, so with the application Yucca. The goal of your experiment is to see if the independent variable, so the Yucca application, had an impact on the dependent variable, so the product chose. So if they will adapt their consumption based on the application Yucca. We study 6 categories, but a nudge, so the application Yucca, was significant for shampoo, shower gel, and body cream. And we test that with a chi-square test. We also try to see if there is a correlation between the 2 variables and if it was significant. And after some calculation, we can up with the conclusion that for the man and the woman together, the shampoo, the body cream, and the shower gel have a significant correlation. But we notice that the brand, the smell, and the price are really more important than the composition, the packaging, and the Yucca. Thank you for your listening.
So after this reporting, I would only have one question for you guys. Is it a yes or a no for Yucca?
I think that this application is a good idea, but can we really trust the ratings given on Yucca? Are they really objective, and can we be sure that companies do not pay Yucca to have a better and higher note?
It's a huge yes for me. Personally, I became completely addicted to this application. It's a revolution to be able to help consumers in their choice of product without necessarily knowing the components.
So before we move on and talk about cheese and wine, we'll have a little break of 5 minutes and we'll be right there in...
We are not dupes!
See you guys.